Hi, I'm Tim Alden with Alden School of Leather Trades. Today's Tuesday tip, I'm going to show you a neat little trick how I separate the stitches on my boot soles. You can see when the soles are just stitched, it looks kind of plain. So we're going to add some character by separating the stitches. In a lifetime of boots with Sam Lucchese, a bootmaker uses what is about like a glorified screwdriver to separate the stitches. That'll get the job done, but my professional stitch separator is actually a pair of rose pruning shears from the Ace hardware store that I've modified. I've ground down the front of it, that way it fits in up against the vamp, and doled it so it doesn't cut into anything, and then I've cut a notch on the underside, that way it hits flat on my welting. I've also doled that and just kind of softened it a little bit so it makes a good impression, but it doesn't cut through my welting or my stitching. And then down here on the bottom side, I've ground that flat and then also added a piece of leather just to have extra padding, that way it doesn't mark the bottom of my soles. So we're just gonna spray the top of our welt down so we can get a good impression. So we're just gonna come in between every stitch. We don't want to press so far in that we mark our vamp, but we want to have a square right angle to our boot. So it's going to slightly change the angle as we come around. And so we want to get a pretty good impression, but we don't want to cut it too deep. And if you don't get it quite where you want it, you can go back over it. Having the pruning shears with the spring-loaded handle just makes it a lot easier when you don't have to open the pliers every time you move it to the side. Well, thanks for stopping by for Tuesday Tips. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our page so you don't miss a thing.